We'll start tonight here with I'm going to open up the budget public adoption meeting here. So we're going to have this passed around here. Can I get a motion to approve the budget for this year?
I'll make a motion to approve the budget for this year.
And then I'll need a second.
I'll second.
All right, all in favor? Vote carries 5-0. Make sure you do sign a nay or you abstain, whatever you choose to do. And make sure you sign by your actual names. Yes.
Can I set it before?
Yes.
First year.
You are. Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. As we're getting that passed around, can I get a motion to close the budget meeting?
I'll make a motion to close the budget meeting.
I guess second.
I'll second.
All in favor? Alright, thank you. Now we'll start our regular session. I'll open that up. We'll start out with approving the last regular meeting minutes. Can I get a motion to approve those?
I'll make a motion to approve the last month's minutes.
Second.
I'll second.
All in favor? Vote carries 5-0. Thank you. Alright. Jump right in the sand.
Alright. Going right down the list here, again, the stuff is highlighted in a different little color there. There's the, anything with a change to it. Before I get there, the other things right above it is the water tower clean out, the VFDs that I got ordered. You know, I know Rob has got these ordered. I think he's brought some boxes into the water plant, and I think he's in the process of trying to get them going. That being said, so hopefully that gets moving soon. THMs and HA5 samples that was due in August, we got them done, completed, back, no issues. That leak detection thing that we had talked about last month, we had a guy come down and show us. He came down and showed us that he used this piece of equipment here. We went over to the sister village. We know there's a leak over by the villages. You know, which side is on dictates, you know, who pays for it. It's on our side. I guess Keith and them had dug it up a while back, and so we can't find it because it follows down. He used this, and he's basically able to show us where it's at. So we're going to get ready to dig that up and fix that. A couple of things about that here in a minute, but that being said, now is this thing worth it to get it? If you have a leak, yeah, you know, this will help you find leaks that you don't know you have. And you get out and just walk your system, and it'll tell you. You
Show you exactly where it is too.
It's pretty good, pretty accurate, right? Now, yeah, I think this. He gave me the price on it, but anyhow, just $7,500. What you can get, all we would need, right? Now, I tried to pull up the last few months of water, what we're selling versus what we're producing, right, and see how they matched up. The first two, you know, this is the last previous to this month. Because our water usage has been pretty high daily. I mean, above average normally, right? Fish Newton had a couple leaks for a while, so they were billed, those metered, so their leaks, they showed up. We were pretty accurate the first 2 months. Last month, we was off by about 4,000 gallons. I'm waiting to see if it's still that way, right? Unless somebody comes and tells us they have a leak or something that could be in the ground pointing down. You gotta walk the system. If you hire somebody to do it, you're gonna pay out to be high. I would like to see a few more months though, and see if it's even worth it. Because how much is that 4,000 over time? Is there actual leak? Was it just an anomaly or something? But I don't think at this moment we need it. But it would be a good thing to have at some point. This handheld example, I think Corden or something, they had a big massive leak in their water tower. They drained their water tower in like hours. And they had a big water tower. The leak was like 40 feet, shooting a 40-foot cavern down below. that they had walked and they couldn't find. They say we have an emergency, we have to call somebody in, probably wait 24 hours before they can get here. So you're losing that water. This would give you the opportunity to fix it right on the spot. Again, not something right now, but this was pretty good, pretty interesting to watch. And if we have to go to that, this is something I would recommend. Y'all could look at that if you want to see it. And he'd be happy to come down and show it again if we ever got to that point. You know, and probably demonstrate and show how the process works.
Is this something that, like, there's hardly anything that can go wrong with it to where?
I don't know if he would let us use it. They just got these into the only, I mean, there's a bunch of different leak detection types, right? They vary. This one here, and what it basically does, you can, I don't know if he can borrow it. Like I said, he's got one. And but they're the only distributor for that. It's German made, I mean, it's good quality, you can tell. It comes with the headphones and the stick. And you can almost use it to do pipe location. That's not what it's used for, but you can tell when you're on water flow, right? Now, even somebody that's hard of hearing, I could get in and hear it, right? But or somebody like Walker, I mean, he's like, oh yeah, you can hear the water dripping from the air conditioner. He goes, now you gotta adjust your volume to focus in on the water. You know, but it was at the apartments and he could hear the water on the AC unit that was like 20 feet away. So it is good, and again, for locating lines, you could use it and follow your lines, and you can tell when you have a leak. And it'll drive you, you know, instead of digging and searching.
Guessing.
Yeah, which is we've done since we've been here. As a matter of fact, we had a leak over by Bird Initial, right next to the apartments, and we did exploratory digging. We just got lucky. We found it in after we had dug for a day, and we called Alliance. Said, hey, we got free location stuff. That guy who was their leak detection expert called me 3 weeks later after we'd already found and fixed it. So again, your emergency services, so having something to help guide you would be beneficial. Again, right now, I would like to do the research. I mean, are we wasting more money, and is it worth it? Or we just, hey, you know, we just go on with it and do the exploratory search.
It sounds like over time, though, it would
Over
definitely
time,
pay for itself
it would pay for
quickly.
itself, especially if we have a leak. If you have a leak and we're losing 4,000 to 5,000 gallons a month that we're paying for, because it comes out of there as you know, produced water. You know, and when we get to our water audit, which Donna knows the process there, you know, that they do this every 2 years. We get water audited, and they take what we pay for and what we bill and what we produce, and they try to match them together. Right? You want to find your leaks, for sure. Okay. Insurance claim that we did on the well pump back in the storm, right? You know, we had to get it replaced right away. I got a call from that lady this morning, asked me to resend this stuff. Jeff, I could never talk to her. She goes, this thing's been sitting here forever. Could you send me this? So I went and I looked up my old emails to her and resent it like it was a whole new email. And she called and said, hey, we're going to cut you a check for $5,700 minus it's $2,500 deductible over the $8,700 to $8,400. So that check should be coming in the mail.
Oh, so they did.
They filed it today. I think she probably found it on the desk set aside, and she seemed very happy to help today. Yeah. I told you to get pump maintenance on the lift station and contact tank. That was done last week. So we're ready for this next season. Other than we will probably get the contact tank cleaned out. You know, get the Van Horn or over here and suck it out and spray it down and just get it cleaned and ready to go. Mowing, slowing down. Shannon, he's coming in tomorrow. They got some things to do, but you know, the heat or you know just dry. It's starting to dry up. It's not growing. And also, you know, the cooler weather, not at the moment, but the cooler temperatures. So that might transition to a little cleanup, like fall cleanup, but they're probably going to be not doing too much here in the near future.
Be kind of hitting this place here and there.
Yeah, get it when it needs it. Definitely before the Grandview Festival. I know he's talking about coming in and taking care of everything and make sure everything looks good. met with the parts board. I don't know if this was the last time they met us down here to show them the equipment we bought with that grant we got, the tractor and the line, chalk line, as well as the field drag. So they came and looked at that and I showed them what we had. It was all good. Church Street, have y'all seen the page?
You call them about that one spot?
Huh?
You call them about
I
that
haven't
one
talked to
spot?
them yet, but I need to. I haven't talked to Ron yet.
Cause it's not gonna last.
You know, potholes in the road. Well, there's a few more potholes around town. That I filled one up earlier today. A few more around town that we need to get on as well. So yeah, I'll give them a call. Boat dock, I recommend we pull it in weekend 10 October. For anybody who wants to help.
10th October.
10th October. That's the weekend before our next meeting. I won't be here for our next meeting or that weekend. So, and the weekend after that is the festival. So the 10th of October is one of our best opportunities to get it out before that thing comes, before we have the event. Plus, you know, in October, the water, I mean, it'll probably still be
You all
good for a
wanna
while, but
Is that a Friday?
the 10th is it's a
Oh.
Saturday.
Yeah, it's a Saturday. Oh, it's 11.
No, 10th is Friday. 10th is
Friday.
Friday. Okay,
Oh,
that weekend though. If you do it on that Saturday,
So weekend,
Friday,
whatever.
whatever that week.
That's the reason I was asking because
Yeah.
if you're off that Friday.
I can't remember.
Me neither.
Unsafe buildings, I have assist requested, mainly it's for,
Yeah, you should be.
I need some processes. And I have a few questions I typed up on specifics, and I'll give it to you, I'll give it to you after this, but what I really need is the process to make sure it's right and how we're doing it. And there's a couple things, if you look into the ordinance, which, you know, I say, oh, we talked about getting inspectors and structural engineers. I don't even think we have to do that. But,
Are you following the statute?
yeah.
The statute, there's a statutory framework that has all of the unsafe building
Yep.
regulations. So it just kind of depends on whether we're proceeding under statutory or via ordinance.
Now, well, the ordinance covers it too. Basically, I don't think we need to based on ordinance. And there's quite a few pieces in there. But, you know, it's been uninhabited for X amount of months, it's dilapidated and it's fallen down. It's unsafe to put anybody in there. I believe we fall in our rights to, hey, we can just write this down and go forward without doing any other letters. But that's what I want you, if we can get you to, hey, this is the process. And then I also went ahead and there's a whole bunch of letters, and I know there's a timeline with it associated with they have the right to do this and come in and argue. I attached these blank letters for an order of precedence. When we do this, if you can kind of look at it and say, this is what we would do first in our process.
Kind of like a set procedure, yeah.
Yeah, and then, like I said, in the questions I have, I wrote down that I'll afterwards. Trash service. We talked about this the other day. We talked about it a couple months ago about getting trash can here for the town, right? Now, I know you said he's gonna talk to somebody. We got Republic, we know their prices. Y'all brought up maybe having at least a day or two or just the weekdays and get volunteers. Maybe, hey, we'll ride around and pick it up if you can't get it here, right? We need a date. If we're gonna do that, we need to establish a date, and we need to ask for volunteers. Also, find the right guy. I mean, I said I can go to Republic, but I don't know if you had another person.
No, that's perfect.
And I could bring that back. Well, we're gonna run out of time. I can email you guys. I can text you guys in the group.
Try to get it in October because you go much further than that. The weather's gonna.
I wouldn't mind doing it the same week that we're talking about doing the trash or doing the dock.
Yeah.
Reason is get the town cleaned up before when we're bringing all these people into town, right?
The other weekend I'm free anyhow, so it sounds good.
Clean up the place, right? But so I will try to set something up there, and we'll see how long we can get it set here. And I think the way they stated to me is we filled up, they'll only charge us to bring it out. All the trips is going to be included in that delivery fee, right?
Do you want to, like, us to include something seeking volunteers and
Well,
how they should
Reason,
contractor?
what we're talking about with volunteers is, get a couple guys who, just got a couple trucks and we'll roll out, and if you can't get your trash here, we'll come down and go, hey, we're gonna take this thing and dump it for you.
We'll just put it out, I don't know, or something.
Yeah, well, we're gonna put it, I think, down at the,
Damn.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
put it out by the road. There's a couple people do, that's where they kinda stack it in their trucks or whatnot.
Yeah.
I would like for them to bring it to us, hey, bring it to
Well,
us,
yeah,
bring
they
it to
bring
us,
it.
right?
If
But
they
if they
can't,
can't,
garbage.
maybe the last couple of days,
It's garbage out.
you know, we go around, hey, we're gonna come around and knock on your door or something.
Where is the truck, or where will
But
the
the trash, we haven't decided, but it's probably gonna be somewhere,
Probably down at the boat dock, that'd probably be
Yeah.
easiest.
yeah, down at the boat dock.
Yeah, especially if we got the dock up there on the pad already.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, if we ain't got that up there, but I don't know if they'd mess that up.
We could use it,
Dropping it
pad
in.
through the week, we're planning on doing the boat dock that weekend.
Yeah, we leave it there during the
Have
week
the
and have
trash
them pick it up.
can dropped off that Monday,
Yeah.
run it
Yeah.
Monday through Friday.
I don't know how heavy that thing is, cause it'll be a rollback, so it probably won't work out, dropping it off right there.
Mess it up after we just got it in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably mess it up
Straight
if it's a
it up.
rollback.
Yeah.
We can just drop it off down at the dock.
Yeah, it'd be fine. Be more room down there for them to.
That and there's lights there too, so.
Yeah. So, but that would be,
For the dumpster then?
I'll get a hold of Republic this week and I'll try to set something up for that week. And we can start putting it out, we can put it out on,
The whole week is the 6th to the 10th, then?
6th to the 10th of October.
Okay.
How's that sound?
Perfect.
Well, when we're gonna do the volunteer though?
Well, let's start
That
reaching
should be
out.
like a 1 day thing, right?
We start reaching out to people and see if people wanna help, we can pick days, I mean, it's,
Like we've talked about in the past, if it's metal and stuff, you can probably get Parker bolts.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
maybe-
Yeah. all
talk to
that.
them. They got the trucks, we got, you know, some tractors too, maybe, it might be easier. We got the town tractor too, we can load up a bunch and dump it.
Yeah.
Drive it around, throw it in the bucket.
Are we gonna put like limitations on what's gonna go in it?
Um,
One
Well, no,
tire.
no,
No paint,
you don't want it out there that Saturday?
But we can have it out there Saturday, cause this is not gonna be up there, we can be up there
I mean,
over the
most people,
weekend.
you know, work and.
We have it
it's
Monday
getting
to
dark.
Monday to Monday.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
And then Saturday, I can help Saturday, I mean, that's.
But I think
he'll
it'd
have
be a
to
good
work,
thing if-
too, so.
I think a lot of people be more apt to go right here
Yeah.
and dump it.
Yeah, cause they don't wanna pay you to throw trash away, basically, is one of their
Yeah.
things.
I would say you stick to your normal
would you
limitations,
be
no
making
tires,
all
no
this, like
paint.
I said, paint and stuff that can't go in there?
Yeah, we'll have to see we'll have to talk to,
Yeah, you need to
probably
talk
Department
about
talk to
it.
them, the company, say, hey, what's not allowed, and give us, maybe they can give me a printout, and we could send that out and post it
I know
here.
somebody's got a whole stack of tar behind their
Yeah.
building.
Yeah, no tires for sure.
Plaster it straight on the trash can.
Maybe we
somewhere,
could be
too.
playing with the next bill.
Be nice to get rid of them tires
Yeah.
on.
It would. But
Mosquitoes.
see, the tires, you know, they don't put every year, Smith County.
Yeah.
They do a
Tire
tire day,
amnesty, tire amnesty day.
Yeah.
Right.
but, you know, it's like in June, I believe. Veterans Memorial, the new parking lot scheduled to start tomorrow. New swing was installed. The lights weren't working, but I believe Sam Hasty fixed that today.
Somebody was down there today.
Yeah, I left it on the lot for him a little while ago, and he texted me, said he would be there. He already checked the light was underwater. I thought it was bad, but I wasn't sure. I changed out the outlets on the bottom. We was getting power, but it just kept shorting because probably everything else was messed up. And just FYI, next Monday and Tuesday, I will not be around. Walker's got it. My son graduates from the Navy for his last school before he goes on to Japan for 6 months. He's got a rough life in front of him. And then next month's meeting, I will also not be here. I will be at a celebration of life up in Jersey. So. Any questions?
I have one question. You made something, is there something wrong with the paving? Should we withhold paying them if there's, you know, we had problems on Rose Lane getting.
There's a big old water hole right beside Stacy's house, very big old water hole. And it should be, it's noticeable. I mean, I can't believe that, it looked like they just put the paver, like, Stacy said they was digging there a lot, or somebody said that.
They did dig there.
So that's probably what they did, they didn't pack it in, and then it paved right over
Yeah.
something that's soft, and
Just saying,
then the roller,
I'll get hold of
Yeah,
Knock it
should we
down.
need council direction to withhold that kind of
I'll
payment?
call them and ask them if
before-
they're gonna come back and,
I'll see.
I think we need to have it fixed right before we pay them.
yeah.
We've run into that before on some things.
That's what I'm
Big old
saying.
water hole.
So you need a motion, is that what you're saying, to withhold payment until this is
I think so,
fixed?
don't we, Andrew?
Yeah.
We're gonna withhold, cause it's NDOT money.
Mhm.
I make the motion to withhold the payment until it is totally done the right way.
It's just that one spot that
I got a
I've
second.
seen the whole road.
I got a second.
I'll second it.
All in favor? Vote carries 5-0.
I mean,
Alright.
several
I
Any-
days,
don't know,
but-
we need to call them.
Yeah.
I mentioned it to Sam at our meeting last week.
Yeah, we talked, I'll call Ryan, to go and talk to him.
Anything on the fire department that you heard?
No, I did see that,
Did they ever get?
they're doing some maintenance or something, but they did something in there, they had a scissor jack in there, probably, maybe the lights were not, they sweeping it out, but I know they've done a couple runs
I heard
the last couple days, so, pretty serious ones, so.
On the siren, my brother-in-law, he called me and he said, "What's that siren going off for?"
Hear
And I
it this
said,
time.
"How come I can't hear it right over here?"
You can't hear
I
it?
cannot hear it
I
right over
heard
there.
it.
I could
Did
hear
you hear
it this time. I haven't
When I
heard
was
it before, but
inside
this
with the
time
TV
I
on
did.
I was in the, well,
Yeah,
I
you
made
can-
sure I was in the house.
And it went
I
off for a while.
A long time,
Yeah.
yeah.
never heard a word.
I had quite a few
Got
calls
my
on
ear.
Tuesday.
That 6 o'clock test that they do, Rockport does.
So-
and
Oh, I
every
didn't hear
Tuesday
it.
at
I
6.
don't get it.
Hoping to hear it go
But I
off.
was 12 hours.
Yeah, yeah.
I was wondering why I didn't hear it.
Wow.
Now,
I
is
don't know
that
what I was doing.
Tuesdays
I'll
only?
get down there with
Yeah,
the phone
they're
next
only
time
on
when you're
6
done,
o'clock.
when you're
That's
gone.
what I told some people.
I was in
to
Evansville.
call me.
Well, he called me, said,
Was that
"Wow."
Tuesday?
Mhm.
Maybe
6 o'clock Tuesday. Mhm.
Might have been.
Actually, about
Might have
5
been
About
Tuesday.
5
He
p.m.
called me.
I
Yeah,
might have been live in here. 'Cause I was wondering what it- I didn't hear it.
yeah, I heard it.
Okay, anything else on parks before we move along?
Just that there's a few people that called me when we opened up the bathrooms, and I have been opening them as much, basically because of the heat and stuff, we hadn't had a lot of people there and stuff, I kinda keep an eye on things, rather than just open them up and, nobody go in there or anything, and taking my time actually, and honestly, to have to go clean them again, because, so, but I will, as it's getting cooler, I will be opening them every weekend. But if anybody needs them open, and if you could put this in the papers, I'd appreciate that. Anybody wants them open, my number can be put down in paper, and they can call me, and I would be happy to go over and open them if they're not open for any kind of thing that someone wants to do or anything.
Sounds good. Alright, we'll go to old business, we'll go, salary ordinance, so we just need a motion to approve. Can I get a motion to approve the salary ordinance?
I'll make a motion to approve the salary ordinance.
Can I get a second?
I'll second.
All in favor? Vote carries 5-0. Now, a little bit of the conversation that we did have that I will mention is, since we had agreed, Angie, to the 2% yearly,
Mm-hmm.
I think this year, just of how great of a job that they've done, we're thinking about doing a Christmas bonus, but we haven't really got through the iron it out on the totals or anything yet, so that's what we kind of mentioned in the last meeting.
Yeah, and I understand that totally, but I think we need to really take a good look at money we're being out on certain things,
Yeah.
because
Well, that's what
the
we're
town
talking
needs
about, yeah,
everything we can.
of course. Yep, so, alright, we'll move on to the clerk treasurer's report.
First off, I have, the gentleman that drowned, Hunter Connor, his aunt reached out and was wanting to know if she could either put a bench down there or a plaque, and I told her there's plenty of benches, that's probably just doing a plaque, and I told her I'd ask and get the okay on that. Just so that they'll have somewhere to go to, be close and stuff like that.
You gotta know the water comes up, right?
Huh?
They gotta know the water comes
Yeah,
up,
yeah,
right?
yeah, she knows.
Okay.
Yeah, she just said just to have something, where you gotta go.
The ground,
What is
the ground or?
Well, just to like
That
either
boy that drowned.
put it like on one of the
That's,
benches or something,
Hunter
they can have
Connor.
that bench to sit out.
Ah,
and
I
that'd
think
be
we're
great.
gonna do that.
Hunter Connor.
Hunter Connor.
It's just
So-
not where they would want
See
to
over
put it.
there,
and
No, just one of the benches that are down there.
so- Okay,
So do we need a motion to approve that, I guess?
Yeah.
We're just gonna grade it in there or are they gonna?
Well, I was talking to her and I told her about Grandview, you know, making the flags and
Oh,
stuff, so.
okay, yeah.
So, I just wanna make sure it's okay. before I
Yeah,
go.
I think,
Need a motion for it?
let's go ahead and make a motion just to make it right. Somebody wants to make a motion
So
to,
I'll make a motion to allow the Connor family to place a plaque on one of the benches down
Second.
all in favor? Vote carries 5-0, thank you.
So financials, need a motion to accept those.
I get a motion to approve financials.
Motion to approve financials.
Second.
All in favor? Vote carries 5-0 on the financials. Still Tracy.
For now.
Some days she's not gonna
Alright. Anything else while we're signing these that anybody else has? First composed.
Oh, the
Have anything
street,
else?
can talk about that now.
The what?
The street, it's really, it's really
Oh, yeah, we gotta talk about that.
Something in the new business, but whenever you're ready for that.
Go ahead.
On the festival, I'd spoken to y'all last month about, we was wanting to move the parade to the park. Well, after discussing it with some people and stuff, and I told the festival board that there are some things we would have to do to be able to close Maine for that amount of time, which shouldn't be no more than 20 minutes. But they have requested to keep it on Main to give people the area to set and everything, and traffic to flow the way it's supposed to, and knowing that they can't have through traffic there, you know, on the sides and stuff. So, I figured, Stacy, you could tell me or seeing what kind of permits, I mean, we need to get or anything.
For me, it's not, but I know you have to go through like sheriff's office and all these other permits. I'm not sure what the process is.
NDOT.
Can
NDOT.
you all give me those numbers?
And it's not a quick,
That's what I did tell them, that if that doesn't happen, because this was something that was just, taking place not long ago.
you have to go on the website and apply to shut down a state highway.
Okay, that's
And
what
you've
I
gotta
did
have
tell
a
them.
letter from the sheriff's office, you have to have an evacuation plan submitted, there's several documents,
Well,
and
and-
then you have to get their approval, and then you have to.
Yeah. They just asked me to bring it back before the board. I told them that it may not be able to happen, they may decide otherwise. If they do, then it will still be at the park. It will still be at the park, and we'll just have to make arrangements for that situation to work out for us, because there's gonna be like, you know, we could have a standstill parade, so to speak. But I'm not sure exactly how we can work that out, but I told them it was gonna take time, and I didn't think there was time to get that stuff involved that would take to be done.
When
So,
is it? When is
it's the
it?
24th and 25th.
Yeah,
No, you have plenty of time if you guys get it going on it.
Yeah.
No, it won't take that long to get it,
Okay,
but,
I will let them know, and again, if you all could
Someone
just
made a
write down
phone
some.
call last time and said, push this through, because I got asked to do it almost on the 8 bond. He made a phone call and they approved it
Yeah.
quicker than
Well, they
normal. Usually
said
it's
something
a
like-
good 30 or so
Yeah,
days.
as long as you had the officers and everything involved and ready to go.
Because we won't have react anymore, but.
Well, if you all can get me through this, right down the steps I need
You
to
know,
take,
emergency vehicles and all that stuff.
and go through that, because, actually, it seems like we're gonna have a pretty good parade of it. It's golf cart stressed up, truck stressed up, whatever you wanna do, you know, just trying to make it something fun for the town. So if y'all can give me a list of what needs to be done, I
So
will.
you still going just down this part of the main and
Just
go
what,
down?
just what they'll probably
Just
go
this
from
part
here
right here?
and then go down to the civics like they usually do.
Oh, you going, okay. all right,
And,
that's it.
and then go back. We figured that'd be the safest way for people to come back around, be able to go back up through New Bethel in that area.
Oh, just one way, all right.
Right,
Not
one
coming
way.
back.
No, not come back, just the one way, and it would be a very short parade, but we're hoping to have quite a few.
Because the last few veterans parades, we just turned at the bank
Yeah,
and
right
went straight
there.
back to the park.
That's what I thought you meant. You was gonna do.
Okay, I
It's
think,
up to you. I mean,
I think they're going to
somebody
go
has to-
down, you know, where we,
All the way down Main.
like they used to, take it down, you know, where you went to the civics, and then everybody does their stuff and leaves there, or meets back there, or whatever. I can talk to them on that too, but I believe that's what they're going to want to do. And, but if you can give me a list, make sure we get it. I mean, anybody can give us some push-throughs, appreciate it. And I will let you know on that, what we find out within the next week.
Sounds
And,
good.
everything is going good as far as getting things in order for the fest. Sam, I'm sure Stacy gave you the vision.
I'm not gonna lie to you, I didn't understand you wrong.
Okay.
So, I made you a new one.
Okay.
Alright, if you wanna take this, and these are stickers for all the little things you had written on there, and just kinda
Okay.
chase them around, and I
Okay.
could, probably work better with it.
Okay, that's fine, doesn't matter to me. That, and we are looking for volunteers. We had a group, and then, because of some laws with the state, they weren't gonna be able to follow through with that, and we understand that. And so we are looking for more volunteers. And if anybody has a golf cart, anybody knows anybody has a golf cart, for one thing, we'd like for you to dress up for the parade. But we do need people to transfer from the lots. We are going to mark the parking and everything, where parking's at, in and out, put not responsible for accidents, that kind of thing, and everything. But there will not be any charging for the parking. So that, we're basically doing our parking backwards of what we was going to from the other plan. We're just doing it backwards since the parade, or the festival's over here. You have gotten some more food trucks, and some really good entertainment. We've ended up being able to work out even with it, having some people that had to change because of it being a different weekend, already had booking and stuff, but we are booked back up with all the entertainment, and I hope a lot of people will come and bring their families there, because it's going to be really nice, really good for Grandview.
Absolutely. All right, Stacy, did you have one more thing?
Did they get a copy of this in their packet?
Mm-mm.
No. Did you? So,
Oh, yeah.
so NDOT usually does two call-outs, January and July, for paving for next year. They, I guess, are short funds, I'm not sure, but they're only doing one call-out to pave in 26, and they're due October something. So, first, Sam, I knew it was October, but, so, this was the last rating that Sam and Walker did. The streets are rated like, Church Street will now be a 10, it'll go to a 9 next year, So, by NDOT's rules, you have to do a 1 or a 2 at most. Our ones are gravel, so like the little connection at 10th Street or
You're talking about the
Troy Road, yeah.
Cemetery Road there.
Yeah, so, we kinda just need to decide,
Should put some mix on that.
Yeah.
so we know who
I
that,
got that one too, 'cause they're all
who to,
That's scalping mix I'm talking about.
cause they're all, you can see they're different lengths and there's a calculation on how much it costs, so we gotta know how much to apply
That
for.
thing all top of it.
Yeah. Looks like there's a lot of twos on there, huh?
There are a lot of twos.
Forsyth Street's gonna need a lot of work done to it for,
Forsyth is a bad one.
don't have to have a lot of work done for the town. Has to do a lot of work.
There's sections also,
That
Fourth
culvert
and Fifth.
come out.
Like the Covenant place over there, that's sinkhole.
Yeah.
There's gotta be something wrong with that.
4th and 5th.
Come from the ball.
Come from the
The end of Main Street past the Civic Center. I mean, there's stuff you just might take a pick. They redid Main Street through the Civic Center. Past that, they stopped. They didn't finish it.
But a few years prior to that, it was
There's
done.
potholes all down, I think.
So from the Civic Center, from
To-
Madison's Grandview.
From the Civic to,
No,
Yeah.
even,
Little
yeah,
past
Cluster's horrible
Although
too.
past it,
You
where the
just
other
need to answer
intersection
by-
goes back to the
October
Civic
first.
Center.
No, it's past 12th Street.
Well, we
It's
can't,
It's up to the Civic
yeah,
Center
cause
all the
we
way
can't even
next to it.
start off, we don't know how much.
Well, we can
to,
send,
The next drive.
Yeah.
since we're not on them all the time, I mean, we could go around and look at them and send a couple roads apiece and then by this week.
Yeah, your bad ones,
Yeah.
again,
Which one do you
if
want?
you're looking
It's
at,
not hard to say.
if you're looking at 4th Street, from Forsyth to past the Foundry, I mean, there's several
Oh,
big
yeah.
potholes, I mean, along, especially over next.
Talking like by the church and by
It wasn't
Parker's.
right by your house, that little
Yeah.
section there's bad.
Yeah.
Already. And then going up past the church, it gets bad.
You got two cones out there, don't you?
I just moved one, I didn't put them there, I just filled in one of them earlier and moved that cone away. Those cones are now ours, so they must
I'm
have
not
picked them
restricted
up.
like that, Daddy's.
Yes, yeah,
Okay,
all the way
and,
to, you talking about all the way to the lift station, you wanna go
Yeah,
that far?
this, you know,
Yeah, might as well do it all.
Cause it's in
Yeah.
segments on here.
Yeah.
What, 4th Street or 5th Street?
4th and 5th. Not the west end of 4th Street, 4th to,
And then all two.
actually 4th goes all the way to up to State Road. I think we need it 4th to,
Fourth Street's outside the bank, ain't it?
actually it'd be nice to go all the way up
Yeah.
to at least Sycamore and make it a little bit higher. I say just leave that there.
Yeah, it's 5th Street and one goes by this.
4th Street goes to
Yeah.
Contact State.
Yeah.
Fifth Street goes
The
up
lift station.
that
Yeah.
way.
Yeah, 5th Street's in front of
Yeah,
me, and
4th
4th
is the
Street
one
is
behind the
beside.
behind the ballpark.
Yeah, by
Mhm.
Circle
Circle
S,
S.
yeah. So Ryan's got, he'll have to reach out
Yeah,
to Ryan, he'll have
Ryan
to
will
come and
come
get
with
us an
me.
estimate anyway, we could kinda
Pull right around.
judge
Yeah,
how, you
I
know,
don't
that-
think, I don't think 4th
Yeah.
needs it. Right.
I wouldn't take them
Oh,
over.
like
Probably
parking
not
lot.
spot.
Yeah, I'll see if I can come back and we'll do both.
While you got him down here looking at
just
that.
Forsyth to
Didn't take
Main
too long.
and,
5th
and,
and 3rd. I mean, if we can choose two.
Well, it depends on what you can choose is based on how much money you're gonna get.
Yeah, right.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. That'll
like-
be a backup if we can have that short section and on
I-
3rd too.
I
taken
think,
care of.
What was the total length of church that we just did?
That's a good way.
Yeah. But if you do the both of them together,
0.66 miles.
0.6 miles.
Almost.
All right.
Yes.
Me and my daughter.
You both those together it'd probably be similar
Try to
for
get it
them,
right.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Should be.
I'll show you.
And I don't think they're doing as much of a match this year.
Right.
Is it
Or,
20% match?
yeah.
Usually cities, oh, we're not getting 25, they
I think
lowered
it's
it?
25 is 20 now, I believe, right?
I think, yeah, your match, I mean, you only have to match 20 to their 80.
Right,
Instead
if
of
we did
25.
only, yeah. Okay,
So 20
So-
come up with.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to know what
so
you want to put
He could
into
get-
your can.
if y'all are okay, he could get Ryan to just give us estimates on
Yeah.
2 or 3 segments and we
When
can,
you come down and check that spot out.
And that's
and
what-
check, yeah, and then we can pull them together because,
Yeah.
you know, we'll get 80% from NDOT, but the 20% match comes from that MDH restricted fund and,
And when he
and
came
it
down
only
last time,
generates how much
But
gas.
it counts on both roads, whatever we can get off of that, right?
Yeah.
If it's below 80% or below our money that we're gonna get, grant money, we can still do both roads, right? If
If
it's
the
below.
80, if the 20% that you have to
Yeah.
come up with is,
Takes it, yeah.
yeah,
and we already, when he came down last time, we went over these roads already a couple times, so we drove around and I said, hey, if we get any extra money, our next round, we kind of talked about it, but he didn't really take, look at a serious quote,
Yeah.
which he would do, but
we'll need that
yeah, we need to get it soon. I will get on the horn
or
with him
as soon as
and get him down
possible,
here as soon
yeah.
as we can.
Fourth Street's a long way.
You know, it's.
Okay, well, I wouldn't go all the way.
I wouldn't go all the way either.
I mean, if we not, it really gets bad up to church, really. I mean,
Up
once
to
you get to church, it kind of chills out a little bit. You go down the hill and up. But mainly this end, church in that way.
Right past church, match it up, and make it look like a new road all the way across there.
Yeah.
Both of those on this side are high traffic though.
They are.
The bar and the boat
Oh,
dock and
definitely.
They are.
Fat Daddy's and,
Second Street and just right over 4th Street is really bad.
Yeah.
And Grand Avenue, of course.
Grand Avenue, that's
That's
still
super
good.
speedway.
yeah.
That's still good. We need to put some speed bumps and I guess bigger stop signs because people can't see them. I think.
Nah.
the Hicks city ones on Hicks Street anyway.
Yeah.
Because I do have something to say.
I don't
They
see
see
that. I don't
them,
see
they just
that.
go
I'm
right
sorry
through
to not to bring this up now, but,
40
But
years and been having that.
we had discussed it, but our meeting was
Sure.
over, so we couldn't discuss it in depth, about making a letter, the town making a letter, board members signing it,
I slowed
to
down.
send in to the postal service,
'Cause you're-
saying that,
You live there.
we back the residents wanting another post office is needed here, and it is needed very badly. We have a lot of elderly in our
I still
town.
think they're working on it.
They're still working.
They're
So,
working
I mean,
on it,
they'll-
but
We're out
the
looking
letter
for
to,
signs.
the
Yeah,
date
I
to
mean-
apply is over.
Okay, but they, but you still can send a letter. I mean, I think we could send a letter just showing our support.
I agree, Angie.
Well, I
say we got
emailed
it.
one
I'm glad you
from
did.
here whenever that card came in to Randy, because I was already in talk with him because he's wanting to get stuff out of the post office, so.
And how is that going?
I think what they was looking for is, location ideas for that
Yeah.
letter, right?
Mm-hmm.
Did we send them that, hey, this lot's open and available?
I told him a couple of things.
Yeah.
But nothing's ever responded back. I mean, you don't get a response.
Yeah, I don't think they
saying,
will. But
Yes,
hey, that's a good
Great.
idea. That's a-
Creed's on
Did
there.
the council draft a letter and send them to, and saying we've got some locations or a couple buildings that they might be interested in?
No, I
To
just
get a
emailed
reply
Randy
from a written
whenever,
letter?
I just emailed Randy and told him a couple spots that,
Sometimes
What's
with
going
phone
on?
calls, they don't pay attention much, they just say, yeah, and hang up or whatever. If they receive a letter from the town council stating that, yes, we're very interested in locating the post office back in Grandview, and we have some properties that you might be interested in, maybe they would write back and say, yeah, we'll come down and look. I'm glad you brought it up, Angie. I sitting here looking at this thing here, this, on the board here, alone we can do so little, but together we can do so much. It seems like the town council, I've been to a lot of meetings, especially back in the winter. It seems like every meeting, that dock that's set down in the river, was something was wrong with it, where you had to get parts or something to fix it. Looks to me like you'd be interested in helping the residents of this town get the post office back in Grandview.
I thought it was a goal.
Well, I mean, we've been sitting here
Somebody
thinking
said
about it,
Al
talking
Glass-
about it, and
Al Glass is gonna
they've
pick it
been
up.
talking about it, I don't know.
I haven't
Yes.
never heard anything for sure of anything.
I've just
I
been hearing
I
the
do
same
know a
thing.
lot of people's been talking about around town. People do need it. I
They
don't know
said
about
they're
you all.
interested in bringing it back to Grandview, and that's what we've known. If they're interested, that's what we're out for. We all want it back, and that's what we keep thinking that.
We ask
it's-
every time we go pick up the
Yeah,
town mail,
so, I mean-
and they,
Yeah.
I mean, if we need to write another letter, then we can. But I mean, that's what I thought the letters were already written, Stan. So I mean, I don't know what else.
I think the town people, like we wrote one and stuff, but I think that, maybe thinking, hey, the town board really is saying, hey, we need this, and maybe that would, maybe it won't, but maybe it would help
We've
the
been
other
saying the same
two.
thing over and over that we do need it, and we do want it back.
but
So, I mean,
they're aware, they've called a couple of times, even the postmaster, not the general, but
So Stan, that card that you got, you didn't
Yeah.
do the phone thing on it and send it to them?
No, I sent a letter back to them.
Okay.
But I don't know how many residents of Grandview got the same thing I got. They
Yeah,
said
everybody got one in the mail. I got one in the mail, I just put it
Hopefully
away.
people filled it out and sent it back in, but I'm just saying, it looks to me like, and the guy sitting up there laughing, I don't know what he's laughing about.
No, I'd say I threw mine away.
I'm laughing at him.
Yeah, but, it's something that the residents of Grandview, I'm not kidding you, there's a lot of people that keeps asking me, what are we gonna do? We gonna get the post office back or not? I don't know, I know we're trying to.
It takes time.
I know the businesses here really
I
need it.
don't know, I mean, it takes time.
yeah.
All right.
What you want us to do, just get a letter out again?
I don't know, have you sent one? Has the town council sent one?
Alright, well.
I don't know.
We can send one, I mean,
That's what I,
Yeah,
I
that's what I'm
we
asking.
sent-
I
we sent
emailed from
emails,
here,
yeah.
from the clerk treasurer, I've emailed from my email, and, told them the one up at Girl Signs, and the ones that I listed is the ones that everybody is,
so we've got a list.
commenting on.
We've got a list of buildings that they can come look
they
at.
wanna keep it on
Yeah.
Main Street, they don't wanna take it off Main Street, I was told that, so it's just waiting for them to decide what they wanna do, and
And then there's that lot beside Fat Daddy's that I think they were given as well. They've been given a list of properties that they can come and look at.
Okay.
So it's in their,
It's up to the postal
Yeah,
service.
it's up to the postal service when they get somebody. I mean, they're just probably like any other business. They're
The way I read it, they are, it's not
They
if
want
they're
to come
coming back, they are coming back.
They
They
are,
just don't
yes.
know where they're
Where?
going.
they
Yeah.
are coming
Well,
back. Yes.
But that timeline,
Again,
That's what it is.
just
So,
the
like the
timeline is
buildings that we're
question.
dealing with. I
Yeah,
mean,
it takes time.
everything takes time.
Money and everything
Where are
like
we
that.
at on the post office as far as it coming
That's
in?
government for you.
All right, can I get a motion to adjourn?
I'll give you a motion, Jerry.
Second.
Second.
All in favor? Vote carries 5-0.
I can tell you what your property record card says when it was
That's
built.
good enough for me, I just gotta put it on my insurance papers, it'll take it.
GIS will probably tell you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's took me 96, I don't think it's born.
Born?
I don't think
You don't think it was
96.
If that's what GIS says,
Well, that's.
that's all.
It was 96 or 97
Zillow tells you
because
too.
of the flood.
96, right?
It is.
If they ask people
Huh.
again.
Your house is a little bit old. I don't think so.
You don't know the newest house here.
I talked to Sarah.
Skinner build that?
Yeah.
Skinner build that?
Johnny Skinner.
Donnie? Really?
Cause that was Sarah,
There you
cause
go.
that's how I got a foreclosure from them.
Really?
But Sarah thought it was like 2001.
Oh, no.
No, so I can tell you
Flip,
what your deed says.
flip mirror. It is.
It was there
I would
before the
go-
flood.
Alright, and he works with,
I would go,
Incorporated.
I would go to the recorder's office, cause they have public terminals. You go around the counter, and type in Skinner, and it'll pull up, and then it'll have his deed. If I'm going to courthouse, I'll do it for you. I don't know. Do we have to go?
I got some contacts with
Yeah,
I'll call Kim Silence.
Thank you.
Yeah,
She
she
can
can tell you. She can pull it up and see when, cause they would have had to apply for a mortgage. So the mortgage would be recorded and the deed.
Yeah, because we're trying
Yeah.
to get out there. There's some, you have to wait. You hate to change anything, but there's some people finding out that they already put money, so what's out there now, and I'm gonna check, that's me, it's definitely, everything's coming out.
You know how my mine is?
If you put, we need volunteers.
Mine was just water heater.
$3.93
We get volunteers and also.
You know how high
I
Dakota's
volunteers today.
Oh.
Over the one.
Oh,
You know, that wouldn't help me either way.
I know, right?
It flooded your
Cause you're not in a flood zone.
No, mine was just my water
I
heater.
promise not.
Oh, that's right, I heard about
I
that.
blew the valve out.
Wow, way
You had
out.
a blast.
I woke up
I
to
read
50,
my
at least
article
50 hours of water on the floor.
Are you back home?
I've been over there a lot. So it's not that.
Glamorizing
I don't know, I
movies.
was thinking of something.
Yeah,
I'm glad I went, oh, no. I hope people will
Not
play.
with you, girl, sure.
Yeah, white, it sounds like a freight train.
Are you running out the back door, President? Are you running out the back door? Walking slow.
Like I said, when things are changing.
Bye.
We try and make it work, then we thought, okay, we've had a lot of people say, look, we'd like to see them, maybe we can sit there. I'm hoping it will be, we've had a lot of people say they want to
They
do
initially
this.
put us up
I'm
for 30
hoping it
days,
carries
so
everyone
we'll
else.
Are you at here?
We can either have it here, we could go here or Owensboro.
That should take care of some energy, right?
I think so, but there's some
Dock down here.
wily cats there Monday through Friday.
Yeah.
Okay.
Weekend wasn't bad,
Well, you know,
there's probably, there was a little
we're
volleyball team
trying
that
to
came in
add
Friday night.
or if that
Mm.
one.
I think we were the only people there Saturday and
No, it's
Sunday.
up to you.
Friday
Which
night,
one?
we had the volleyball team. During the week, you got all the way out of town.
No, I mean.
Worker, construction worker.
I'd say top.
Gets a little wily, like last,
That's what
last
I'm giving
Thursday,
in
I
my 20
think it was.
minutes. But
Thank you.
there's a law.
I got,
and
we had
everybody's
soccer
gotta be
practice, so we didn't get.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying, that's why I need a list,
Like
because I don't
7:30.
know, I mean,
There's
I thought
probably
Nancy
30
had
of
already
them
taken care
sitting
of
in the
that,
back
and
of
then
the house.
we decided.
Outside, off the back,
because of
grilling off the
traffic.
back of the
But
truck, have their speakers
We
playing.
figured that we
So you
weren't
could tell
about
that was
to,
their
we
Friday
figured
night.
when
or
we're
So
about
it's
to
forced the floor like you didn't lose
then we'll work
furniture.
out the
So we
20
lost
minutes, because a lot of
floor.
people's going to come to the festival
And then
early, is going to be
The way they
there for
cut the
parade.
floor
This way we look at it.
to check the water damage, I'm gonna have to replace it all through the house. Because we had floating laminate, we cut it off right in the middle of the doorway. There was nothing holding it in place anymore, so now it's got waves all through it. Showed the insurance guy
Well,
today.
you can put that in paper.
He was
What?
like,
Grandview does get a little piece of property that
Yeah.
the size of hourglass.
but yeah.
For the,
Can you
For
put
the
the list together,
post
so
office.
that's what I, what
Sure.
steps I have to
That
do
was-
for this parade.
That was fun, that's the only way, you know.
Because I
Put the feet off the end of the bed.
responsive thing I would like to
It's all-
see.
it's all-
You went what?
Thank you, appreciate it.
When the mechanical closet,
No,
sure, like, it's just go there, and so my water bill is gonna probably.
Not the way the post office is working now.
Well, we
You
can.
guys.
But you didn't pay for the water.
I got to shut, like,
I got a question for
I went under my house, shut off my main and everything, so I got them out there.
So.
Okay, what if somebody is shut off of, I'm sorry,
You're good.
what if somebody is shut off of water, like across the street from me?
Do we have any
They're
ordinance?
still using sewage, they gotta be getting water somewhere and put it down as sewage, or draining sewage. So what do you do about that? What's that lady's name, owns it?
Yeah, I'll just make sure you have somebody else there.
That's a good question, like what if you bring in potable water?
I heard they were bringing in a tank and put,
I heard well,
If
Evan
you
bought my
want that
thing,
request documents,
some
you need
water
to form,
once.
follow the form.
I'm on ice, go over her, get in her vehicle, grab some containers and walk right.
But he starts asking for
and that's
documentation,
what,
just say, hey,
talk to
make sure you,
Jason Evelyn, but what do you think the
you
toilets
know,
look
make
like?
sure you put that request in writing.
It's
You need
gotta be
that request in writing.
But we can, instead of cooking the meal, we're going to the store and buying.
Bottle juice? Yeah.
Chips and candy.
Yeah, he might be, yeah.
Two quick questions.
No.
One, when you were talking about.
Yeah, five houses every day.
This morning?
All five of them. My goodness.
Oh, that was the
And the alligators so I can talk.
Amy and
They said it's
Jason were
all
standing
good.
outside and he threw her
I
out, threw
I
her.
just walked around
out
back.
the front door.
Where we talked about the parks.
I was out back when that
And that
happened.
kid there?
I didn't know if I needed to change
That girl.
anything on anything, which I don't think we would. See,
Yeah, I
we
don't know if she
should,
did.
they'll let you know when you got.
That was the second time. I walked, they just pushed me to the by the door,
Yeah.
of the car door.
I just wanted to make sure.
And I walked around, I
Park
thought,
board
I
still
don't
have
see no
water.
more of this, so I walked around, next thing I know.
Yeah, I thought, I
was
just didn't want to
screaming,
bother you with it.
and I heard somebody
And
say
I
that
had that
she got
pulled
thrown
out.
out
Where you
out
at,
the door.
Now,
Where you at, Florida?
Daytona Beach. 2 miles
Anyway,
per
yeah,
track,
I
7
didn't know
miles
how
from
that
water.
worked. Cause you know they're using
We're on the
drainage
air.
sewage,
Yeah.
so
Are ya?
can't charge them
Yeah.
for sewage.
No,
Well,
we,
softball
see, I had
season
talked
this
with
year.
the guys, it has
So
been,
October,
you know, I had
Yeah,
to
that's
go,
what I
they
was trying
had
to do
some, I
anyway.
worked with them,
So we down
Give them a
there
bill
the
something.
and we've already seen, you know, home care, know how to, you know, I know everything,